What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff Dragonite here. I'm bringing you guys back. UDL Week 5 as we take on the team. Now we're stuck here. The captain of the team is Emperor Amp, a new member. Actually, I actually met him in PETA, right? So he's kind of new to me. I've been knowing him for couple months now, maybe 2 or 3 months. He's a pretty chill guy, I guess. He's a pretty chill guy. Not I guess. I don't know. What I guess. He's a pretty chill guy. So on his team, he has my co-owner Devil Gamer. He's also on his team as his first pick, and his other teammate is HeadDrache Sean, one of Emperor Amp's friends. So this week we're taking on HeadDrache Sean, and let's just go over his primary mod. Let's break down what he could bring and stuff, and just see how we built to counter his team. So let's just jump right into this. So as you guys already see, his primaries consist of Rotom Wash, Celebi, and Nihilego. It's a pretty good 3-mon core with Rotom Wash, defensive mon, amazing mon, one of the best Rotoms, that's what people say. I'm not too familiar with other Rotoms, I haven't used them before, but from experience from battling the Rotoms, this is one of the best ones. Anyway, it says Celebi is a very good mon too. Pixie mon, base 100 across the boards. Across the board, it could run multiple different ways: defensive, offensive, fast. So bulky offense, speedy offense. I don't know how to say that, but like fast speed and fast attack or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna call it speedy offense. Alright, guys, that's our new thing: speedy offense. Okay, and Nihilego is also a really good mon, a really good choice scarf mon as well, with insane special defense, insane special attack, good HP too, very nice speed tiering. Defense is pretty bad, so it's pretty fair on the defensive side. It can't take anything. So as I said, it's a really good choice scarf mon. So these three are kind of a problem, but I could deal with them accordingly. So let's just go into the team actually. So we have HeadDrache Sean over here with Rotom Wash, Celebi, and Nihilego, and the rest of the squad contains Tapu Koko, Scolipede, Weavile, Komao, Arcanine, Mega Aerodactyl, Mamoswine, Ditto, Cobalion, Gardevoir, Golbat, Doublade, Kangaskhan, Mega Slowbro, and Mega Blastoise. So looking at team composition, my primary composition of Sylveon, Crobat, and Registeel, I saw either the Mega Aerodactyl is coming for a fact, because Mega Aerodactyl just basically rips a hole in my team. So I really saw Mega Aerodactyl coming. I saw the potential Mamoswine, the potential Ditto, Weavile, Arcanine, maybe the Komao, maybe the Tapu Koko, but I was kind of debating if he actually would bring Tapu Koko, because then he just has another electric type. It's not a ground weakness because Rotom Wash has Levitate, so I don't know. He could have brought either. So what I was thinking about team building, I was like, okay, he's going to be Mega Aerodactyl. That's for sure coming, because compared to Mega Slowbro, Mega Blastoise, Mega Aerodactyl just tears a hole in my team. Basically, if I don't run things properly, Mega Aerodactyl can just basically sweep me like mid game after you get some chip on some mons, like say my Sylveon, my Registeel Sylveon, and Crobat. Basically, like 15-20% Mega Aerodactyl comes in and just cleans up the rest of my team. That's how basically Aerodactyl works against my team. So what I saw was Mega Aerodactyl coming. Either Mamoswine, Tapu Koko, Scolipede, or Weavile. I also saw the Arcanine and potentially Ditto, because try to reverse sweep, but I didn't. Well, he could have, because my playstyle is set up, so he could have just saw me set up on my Mega Gyarados, so whatever mon I'm at, just copy that and try to sweep me instead. But I don't know, but yeah, I really don't know. I didn't really prep too hard for Ditto. We'll see that, but basically, what I saw either coming was Tapu Koko, Scolipede, Weavile, or Arcanine. That's what I saw coming, and the Mega Aerodactyl and Mamoswine. So those 6 months, those were the months I was basically prepping for, just in case. Like, I was prepping those for those mostly. The other months, I still had some type of answer for them, but I didn't put too much effort into those. I just put effort into these right here and these three over here, basically. So yeah, let's just go into our team builder right now. Let's just see what we did. So we have, whoa, I messed up my mouse. So we have Fatbat the Crobat, Wendy the Sylveon, Metallic the Registeel, Leviathan our Mega Gyarados, Kieran Black, I forgot to put a name on him. And Genie our Tornadus Terrain. I forgot to put Kieran Black's name twice. I think I had Kieran Black in week 2 and that's the week 5. I still have not put a name for him, so I have absolutely no clue why I didn't. I probably just forgot. I actually forgot. I went to the battle. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to name my Kieran Black. I don't actually have a name for it. I was gonna like think of names, but I'll do that next time whenever I use Kieran Black next. So basically, this is just Fat Bat, with Black Sludge, Brave Bird, U-Turn, Taunt, Roost, enough speed to outspeed Weavile. We speed tie with Tapu Koko, and I don't actually care about winning a speed tie against Tapu Koko because most time Tapu Koko, I'm not going to stand against Tapu Koko. I'm just going to hard swap out. I'm not going to stay in against Tapu Koko. That's just easy Thunderbolt, and I could just come out to it still and just take the head instead because I'm not going to mess with that. So we just Fat with enough speed to outspeed Weavile, and then just Brave Birding things down, I guess. I had Brave Bird to do a lot of damage on something. I don't remember what it was. Brave Bird, Oko, Celebi, of course. Brave Bird, Oko, Scolipede. That's why I had that too. Oko's Scolipede, Oko's Kamao does a lot of damage to Mamoswine and Weavile and Arcanine. So Brave Bird does a lot of damage. It's like 50% with no attack investment, so it's a really good thing for us. And I'm running Taunt for the Komao, so because he does been a Komao, I don't want to setting up Dragon Nest on me. I just click Taunt and just force it to go out basically because I don't want to setting up any Dragon Nests. Okay, if it does, if it's at the 1, if it does get, if I for some reason if I let it get 2 Dragon Nests off, it's basically GG. Because what are you gonna do to a +2 Komao? Like, what are you actually gonna do? Not much. So next up we have Wendy. I'm still going with Leftovers, Pixelate, Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, Calm Mind. This is a defensive Sylveon this week because basically I don't have an answer for Mega Aerodactyl. I just don't. Mega Aerodactyl at this point just sweeps my team. Gets 1 home clause off and it just sweeps my team. It just does. And with Sylveon, I take like 40% or 50% against a Mega Aerodactyl with that much. So I need to be careful how I use it. So this is just my designated check for Sylveon. I can't hard swap into Mega Aerodactyl because I'm gonna get 2 code, but this is my like core for Mega Aerodactyl. I'm gonna stop it, and if he's not running Earthquake, then Registeel's gonna be stopping Mega Aerodactyl. But I don't see it not running Earthquake. It's just so obvious to run Earthquake on Mega Aerodactyl, so Metallic is not going to do too much against it. But yeah, basically after Wendy gets like a Calm Mind up, even though we have like 4 investment special attack, it does a lot of damage. With Pixelate, we do so much damage. Sylveon is an actual monster. Like, excuse me, Big Ferochu, Sylveon is an actual beast and it tear a hole in someone's team. Alright, next up we have Registeel, Metallic, same exact set. I would always make Size Attack, Protect, Toxic, Stealth Rocks, to get those kind of rocks up and with chip damage. Toxic things if we need to, Seismic Touch, chip them down. Next up we have Leviathan and Mega Gyarados, running Waterfall, Earthquake, Crunch, Dragon Dance with enough speed at +1. After 1 Dragon Dance we outspeed Tapu Koko, which is fast as 1, and barring any Scarfers, we outspeed everything besides Mega Aerodactyl because Mega Aerodactyl is based on 50 speed and we have to get +2 to be able to outspeed that. So we're just outspeeding Tapu Koko. And we're running Crunch because of the Celebi, Guarantee Oko, Waterfall Stab, Earthquake is to hit the Koko as well. Yeah, hit the Koko, hit the Koko, and then hit Lego. Everything else can also hit you pretty hard. Waterfall to do a bunch of damage. Next up, we have a Kieran Black with ICMZ. We're a special Kieran Black this week with Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, Ice Beam, and Hail. So, max special attack, enough speed to outspeed. After we click Z Hail, we get +1 speed. At +1, we outspeed everything on this team, even the Mega Aerodactyl. The only thing we don't outspeed is like barring any Scarfers. So we outspeed everything, barring any Scarfers, and we just put the rest of your HP. This basically just does so much work. We don't even need to. I don't even need to put chips. I don't even have to chip things down to bring out Kieran Black. Any given point time in the battle, I could just bring it out as pressure, just to put insane amount of pressure on my opponent. All I have to do is come out, and if I do have an opportunity to click Z Hail, I'm gonna click Z Hail, and I'm going to punch a hole in the team. It's fine if Kieran Black does go down early, but Kieran Black could just come in early and just put so much pressure on his team. Kill guarantee 2 months get to die no matter what. He's gonna have to sack something off in order to try to chip my Kieran Black down and do something to me. Even Tapu Koko, even if he's running Dazzling Gleam, he probably is. Dazzling Gleam only does like with a good roll 65% to me, basically. So if he wants to do something with Tapu Koko against me, he's going to have to chip my Kieran Black down pretty badly, and then kill it with Tapu Koko, which is gonna cost 2 months basically. Once I get a +1, 2 things are gonna die. So that's basically it. So this is just an insane hard hitter. You can come in late game and clean up for me later on if I want to, or just come in early and just hit super pressure. Last but not least, we have a Genie, a Tornado Terrain with Rocky Helmet, Regenerator, Dr. Moo's Hurricane, Knockoff, Future, and Defog. This is just a support Torn. I don't really like. Yeah, I don't really know. That's enough speed to outspeed something. I don't know. It's not the Weavile, because Weavile like base 125. That's enough speed to outspeed. I think it was just a Scolipede. Or the Cobalion. I think it was just oopsies. I think it was Cobalion. So with that, we just Torn just comes in, takes hits, knocks my items off. You check for more pivoting with Fat Bat. Hurricane, if we want to hit a Hurricane, it's going to do a lot of damage with that much investment. I just slapped the rest of the investment inside special attack, because I really don't care. This is just going to be a defensive Torn. So Hurricane is going to hurt Mons a lot, so you don't want to switch it on a Hurricane, so it's like 40% to you. If you're going to stay in on a Hurricane, it's going to do 40% to you. So basically, he just defensive, staying in, just pivoting in and out for me, and Defog, just to get a rocks or anything on my side. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. We'll just jump right into the battle. And he has already seen team preview. He has 3 primaries, and he brought the Mamoswine, the Arcanine, and the Tapu Koko. Okay, so I was somewhat surprised with Tapu Koko, but at the same time, I really wasn't surprised. Because like Tapu Koko is a very good bring against me. You can put some work in. There's given another electric type, but only has 1 grind weakness. Actually 2, 3 in the Nihilego, the Arcanine, and the Tapu Koko. Mamoswine, I actually saw the Mamoswine coming for a fact, because Mamoswine just does a lot to me. Life Orb Mamoswine actually hurts my team so much. So look at the thing, I was like, okay, he is going to lead Rotom-Wash. Why not? Because just get a Volt Switch. He is going to try to get initiative right away. I mean, you know what? I don't really care about a Volt Switch. I'm just going to lead with Metallic, get my rocks up. I take like 20% from a Volt Switch anyways. He leads with that. He goes with Volt Switch, and he does 25% as I go for my rocks. So, and he's just coming up to his Mamoswine while I go for my, let me just go for my rocks and just end the turn. Alright, turn ended. Okay. So, looking at the damage from the Volt Switch, right? I did the calc, I did max special attack and everything. He's only supposed to do a max roll of like 19% to Registeel. So then once I put in choice specs, the max roll was 28%, and min roll was like 24. So I was like, okay, this is a choice specs roll Tom Wash. Very useful information for me. I gotta watch out for that thing, because it has max special attack, modest choice specs. So I need to play around that thing very, very carefully. And as he comes up to the Mamoswine, I'm thinking, okay, easy Earthquake. He's gonna go for it. It's probably Life Orb Mamoswine. That's most common sets. I'm like, okay, Life Orb Mamoswine. I put my rocks up. I'm good. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm just gonna come out to Mega Gyarados, and basically that's it. Mega Gyarados. I'm flying type, so I eat that up anyways. He goes. I get the Timidate off too, so I take no damage anyways from this thing. But he goes for a knockoff like 25%. He reveals that he has Life Orb, so I'm like, cool. That's it. You can't really touch me anymore. I just Mega Evolved and went for Dragonite, and he went for the Earthquake. In hindsight, I should have probably just went for Dragonite without Mega Evolving, so I could have just ate up that Earthquake. I mean, been immune to the Earthquake. So I just go for the Waterfall over here. I would have saved 43%, so I guess it is what it is. I go for the Waterfall, that's 33%, and I just go for the Crunch, knocking out the Celebi right away. And he comes up to the Tapu Koko. I'm like, what are you doing, Tapu Koko? Do you think that I don't outspeed you or whatever? And then he goes to Thunderbolt, revealing that he's a Scarf Koko. So right here, I'm like, okay, very useful information. So from these 6 turns, what I've learned is you have a Choice Specs Rotom-Wash, Life Orb Mamoswine, and a now Choice Scarf Tapu Koko. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, he's Scarfing the Thunderbolt. I could either come out into Sylveon and get a free Calm Mind up and just try to hurt things like that, or come to Kieran Black. Kieran Black takes 20% at max, 25%, whatever. Actually, no, the max roll that he got was like a 30%. Like a 30% is max roll a Thunderbolt does to me, and I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I come over Kieran Black, I click Z Hell. It's basically for free. He's gonna swap out into something else, or he's going to give me a free Z Hell, or he's just going to try to get some chip on me with 30%, hopefully for a max roll. And at that point, after next turn, just Earth Power, just obliterate this Coco. So that's what I do. I come out with Kieran Black right over here. I go for the Z Hell. I'm like, okay, this is easy. I go for Z Hell. Nothing's gonna happen to me. He comes out to Nihilego. I'm like, that's fine with me. You're gonna die to Earth Power. There's absolutely no way you win. Z Hell, my +1 speed. I'll speed everything on this team besides Scarf Coco. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Earth Power, I was like, is he gonna predict into the Rotom Wash? But he actually didn't. So I'm like, alright, that's cool. Z Hale is up in here. He brings out the Arcanine, and I just go for Earth Power, but he lives because that's 56% because it's a defensive Arcanine. He was gonna live anyways. Got in the calcs. It said like I need to get a crit for me to Oko the Arcanine, but I was like, you know what? That's fine with me. I'm still gonna take 2 lives. He goes to the Flare for 35%. You know, like, that's a pretty good roll. That's fair, whatever. And then he just dies next Earth Power over here. Like, he just sacks it off, and next thing he does, comes out of Coco, and he clicks Dazzling Gleam. And the only way he actually killed me was by getting a good roll, and he got me into the range. But that roll is pretty easy now because Dazzling Gleam a range from like 63% to 65, 67%, something like that. So you got a pretty good roll mid where I'm like, okay, at this point I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm like, alright, I'm good. Both my insane threats came out and completely put a hole in his team at this point. There's an insane debt in his team. I have killed 3 of his monsters, Nihilego, Celebi, and Arcanine. He had to sack off 3 mons to 2 of my mons. Well, basically he sacked off 1 mon to Gyarados, they sacked off 2 mons to Kieran Black just to get enough chip. And I forgot to mention earlier, when I went to Kieran Black play, I was thinking to myself during this game, I'm like, okay, I cannot play on the defensive. If I play on the defensive this game, I'm going to lose. So what I need to do is play on the offensive. Hence the reason I came out to Kieran Black and just put an insane amount of damage onto his team right away. I'm like, I need to play offensive. If that's the only way I win. If I play defensive, I'm going to lose in the long run. So this is the only way I actually win the game. So I come with Wendy over here, and I know Dazzling Gleam doesn't do anything to me. There's like 23%, 25%, and I just go to the Calm Mind. I'm like, you can't touch me. Dazzling Gleam again. That's easy money. I could just wish off that again. So then he just hard swaps into the Rotom Wash. So I just go for my Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice, it guaranteed Oko the Coco at +1. So I was like, alright, that's cool. And he just sacks off his Rotom Wash over here too. But he goes for the Specs Hydro Pump. It's 35%. I'm like, he landed it. I'm like, that's fair play. I don't want no hacks messing up the outcome of the game anyways. So I'm like, alright, that's cool. He comes into Mammoth Swine, and over here, what I do over here is that I'm at 61%, and he knows a Life Orb Earthquake from Mammoth Swine guarantee Okos me. But at this point, he doesn't know that I'm running Wish Protect, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, Life Orb Earthquake does a max roll of like 62%. So I'm like, okay, I'm not risking it. I'll just go for Protect, get my leftovers recovery, and then I'm just gonna click Hyper Voice and just completely obliterate this thing because it's not max speed for some reason. Actually, no, that's Protect. I'm dumb. That's my fault. And he just goes for the Icicle Crash over here for some reason. I don't know why. I was thinking like Icicle Crash is 53%. Why wouldn't you go for Earthquake? Earthquake would have done 60%. I would have still lived like on 5 or 6%. But I'm like, why would you do the Icicle Crash for no reason? I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. I Hyper Voice. I get a critical hit. The crit does not matter anyways because the main roll on +1 Hyper Voice was 62%. So it did not matter at all. I just got it. So I'm like, you know what? At this point over here, I win the game. He can't do anything to me, but all I do is I just save differential. I save differential. No shade at my opponent Sean. No shade at all. It's just that it's a team league. I need my differential save. So what I do over here is go for Protect to scout what move he's gonna go for, and he goes for the Thunderbolt. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I bring out Registeel, and Registeel comes out. I click Toxic, click Protect, and then seismic toss, and then I win the game. So no shade to my guy Sean. It's GG. Very well played. You played a really good game. We both played outstanding games. I guess I just came out of the offensive, pressured you too much, but no shade at all. I just try to preserve differential for my team because it's a team league, of course, and all differential. The most differential that we could get is the best for the team. So that's what I did. I go for protect because the Thunderbolt is only doing max 32% to me. So I just try to get what's it called, leftovers recovery, so I don't risk like dying for a max roll. And luckily I was like so scared of crits, but no crits happened throughout this game. There's only one crit, but that crit didn't even matter. So this was a very fair game. There was no hacks. He didn't miss a move. He didn't miss a 100 pump. I didn't miss any moves. So this was a very clean game. Everything went perfectly. There was no hacks whatsoever except for that crit. But that crit, like I mentioned already, like 3 times, crit did not matter at all. So a very good game to my guy HeadDrache Sean. Amazing game. Just that I won because I was playing on the offensive. If I wasn't playing on the offensive, then I would have very well lost this game because I was not going to beat a Specs, Rotom Wash, and a Scarf Coco at all. There's absolutely no way I was going to beat it with a Crobat and a Tornadus. So once again, GG's to my guy Sean. Very good game. It was very fun to play. So let's just talk over what happened with the other 2 games with my teammates Sean, Blind Messiah Sean, and Gengaraichu. So we have it up over here. So the Captain Emperor Amp played against Gengaraichu and he lost 3-0. We won that game. That was the very first game that he won. And that was the very first game for the week, not the week, but like our team versus their team. It was Emperor Amp versus Gengaraichu. And Gengaraichu won the game 3-0. He didn't want to preserve differential because he didn't want to take any chances with crits and stuff. I understand that. So we got the 3-0 W nonetheless. So next up it was my game, of course, and we won the game 4-0. And then last but not least, we had Sean versus the co-owner Devil Gamer, and Sean lost the game 4-0. So you know what? We still won the week, but that's fine with us. We won the week on the +3 differential. So as of right now, I could just bring you to the standings anyways. Let's see. The standings as of right now, we are in 2nd place, HeadDrache. Our team, HeadDrache, with me, your coach, yours truly, captain and coach. We are 2nd place, right behind Feathers, Facades, and Frogs, captain of Jermoy. And week 6, we are taking on Jermoy, which is this week right now, actually, like in real time. This week we take on his team. So we're fighting for that first place. Basically, he's still gonna be first place anyways. We're not gonna be tied. We'll still be 2nd place because differential is insanely high. Their differential is at +40. And I'm going up against the undefeated coach and overachiever. He's 5-0, +17 differential, and I'm 4-1. Where am I? 4-1. I'm in the top 10 MVP. I am 4-1 and +9 differential. And so yeah, that's cool. And then with the last 2 games, week 4 and week 5, we got Sylveon up in the top 10. Earlier it was 5th place, but now it's at 6th place because of the week 6 games. So play 5 games, we got 7 kills, we have 1 death, so we're at +6 differential. So I like how things are moving along this season, and hopefully we could just keep pushing, and hopefully make the playoffs. Eventually win the whole thing. But one more time, I'll say GG to my guy HeadDrache Sean. Played a really good game. It's a really fun game to play. If you guys have any comments or suggestions or anything, leave them all down below. How I could have played better, or how I could have done whatever I was doing wrong. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go down below and smash the big old blue thumbs up button. It's gonna be really appreciated if you guys smash that for me. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys like my personality, like what I create, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell so you guys do not miss out on when I upload. It's been your boy Dragonite out. Peace. Later.